you do have a passion and you can find it. Hello, welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylla and today I'll tell you what to do if you don't know your passion. A lot of people come to me and tell me that they think they don't actually have a passion, and other people just don't know what their passion is, they still haven't found it. This happens so frequently that I actually started offering an insanely affordable once-off session called Find Your Passion, where I address exactly that with people. And I can tell you for a fact that everybody has at least one passion. It's not your fault either if you haven't identified yet what lights you up. Your mission today is to learn what to do if you do not know your passion. Task number 1 is learn what a passion is. One of the reasons that you might not have identified your passion yet is that you're looking for the wrong thing. A lot of people assume that a passion has to be something that you're innately good at, that you're very talented at, that you're very proficient at, and or that you make money with or should make money with and turn into a business or a job, right? In fact, that is not true. Again, you're forgiven for thinking this way because there's any number of people on the internet who promise to teach you how to turn your passion into a business. And if you want to turn your passion into a business, there's nothing wrong with that either. I've done it. People are one of my passions. Being a catalyst, an agent of change, is my purpose. So I have turned a passion into a business for sure. But that's not what the definition of a passion is. A passion is something that lights you up, full stop. And this is really hard. Don't underestimate how brainwashed we all are from growing up and living in this society, where value is only placed on practical things, practical value, monetary value. And even if you're the least materialistic person in the world, you are still influenced by this thinking. We still tend to subconsciously dismiss anything that doesn't fit that category. So focus on the joy alone, nothing else. Follow the joy. That is what leads you to your passion. Task number 2 is if you don't know your passion. Another reason why you might have not identified your passion yet is that you're looking in the wrong places. A lot of people assume that a passion has to be something creative, like drawing or writing or painting. And indeed, these are passions, but they're not the only ones. A passion can be literally anything that gives you joy, that lights you up, that makes you forget time. It could be a field of study, something you love to read and learn about. It could be an activity, something that you do. A passion can be a sport. It does not always have to be creative. The only criteria, I keep coming back to this, is that it gives you joy. That's why it's a passion. That's why you should prioritize it. Others assume that you can only have one true passion, and that is not true either. There are so-called multi-passionates, or sometimes they're called scanners. I am one of those. And we have multiple passions that change over time. So if you're passionate about something and you think, oh, I found my one true passion, and next year you're no longer interested in that and you get passionate about something else and you think, oh, that wasn't a passion after all. It was a passion. You're a multi-passionate. We just process these things differently. We're wired differently. And it is just as valid as somebody who lifelong just has one thing that they focus on. You do not need to focus on just one thing. It can still be a passion or they can all be passions if there are multiple things, and even if they change over time. Now, I hope this will help you identify your passion. If you need any further help, then do consider signing up for one of those sessions with me. That's why I'm offering them. They're called Find Your Passion, and I'll leave a link in the description below the video, or on my website there's a link as well. Do not go through life without joy, because there's nothing more fulfilling than being in the zone, forgetting time, and being absolutely blissfully happy, independent of any outside circumstances in life, such as the job or your relationship or what other people think of you. The passion is yours alone, and that is very, very worth finding and prioritizing. This brings me to task number 3, which is, as usual, let me know. Leave me a comment and tell me where you stand. Do you know your passion or multiple passions? What are they? I always love to know people's passions. Or are you still looking, and what are you going to do? I'll reply to every comment. I promise. If you have a question, ask it. I'm always going to try and help. If you would like some more, consider joining the community of Wild Spirits by going to wildspiritscoaching.com and filling in that little form there. You'll get 1 email per week, 100% spam free, with additional articles, information, recommendations for books and other resources, and sometimes exclusive offers only for my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.